Tensions between the United States and Venezuela are rising fast, creating one of the most dangerous geopolitical standoffs in the Western Hemisphere. While many reports claim Venezuela's military is no match for the United States, the reality behind the scenes is far more complex. Washington recently launched an operation called Southern Spear, deploying its largest naval force to Latin America in years. Publicly, this mission is described as part of an anti-narcotics campaign. But when a nuclear-powered aircraft carrier group appears off the coast of Venezuela, the explanation seems far too small for the size of the force being used. Aircraft carriers don't chase drug traffickers, they project overwhelming military power. At the center of this deployment is the USS Gerald R. the most advanced aircraft carrier the U.S. has ever built. It acts as a massive floating airbase, capable of launching and recovering combat aircraft in rapid succession. Surrounded by destroyers and thousands of personnel, its message is unmistakable, show of dominance and pressure. But Venezuela is not defenseless. Years of U.S. sanctions crippled its old American-made F-16 fleet, forcing Caracas to pivot entirely toward Russian technology. This shift transformed Venezuela's military capabilities far beyond what many observers assume. Today, Venezuela relies on the Russian-built Su-30 Mk2A, a modern, highly maneuverable fighter designed to challenge Western jets and even threaten aircraft carriers. Venezuela operates more than 20 of these fighters, giving it long-range strike and interception capabilities that cannot be ignored. What makes these aircraft especially significant is the KH-31A missile they can carry. Unlike slower, older anti-ship weapons, the KH-31A is a supersonic missile powered by a ramjet engine. It travels at extremely high speeds, flies close to the water, maneuvers unpredictably, and gives U.S. naval defenses very little time to react. Its guidance system can cut through heavy electronic interference, and its hardened warhead is built to punch through a ship's hull before exploding from the inside. Even a single missile would be dangerous. An organized salvo could overwhelm even advanced U.S. Aegis defense systems. Because of this threat, the United States has quietly deployed F-35 stealth fighters to the region. Their arrival signals that Washington views Venezuela's defenses and Russia's technology as a serious challenge. The F-35 wasn't sent for drug interdiction missions. It was sent to counter the S-300 air defense network and monitor the Su-30s. Meanwhile, several U.S. naval vessels, including specialized amphibious ships and the operations vessel, the Ocean Trader, now operate near Venezuelan waters. But this proximity also places them within range of Venezuelan missiles. If Caracas believes its sovereignty is being crossed, these ships could quickly become vulnerable. Despite Venezuela's deep military cooperation with Russia, it is unlikely that Moscow would send its own troops to intervene directly. With Russia heavily involved in a prolonged conflict in Ukraine, expanding military commitments to the Caribbean would be unlikely. For now, the situation remains extremely delicate. The United States displays overwhelming naval force. Venezuela strengthens its defenses with advanced Russian systems, and global powers watch closely as both sides move their pieces on the chessboard. One miscalculation, on the sea or in the air, could shift this standoff from tense to explosive. The world is watching to see which direction it takes.